All right, so happy Easter. Sit comfortably. If you want to be supported under your hips or under your knees, or if you have that many blocks and you can be supported in all places, go for it. Sit up nice and tall. Let your ankles cross or your legs cross a little bit more than just the ankles if you can, so that the heels or the feet come underneath the knees. And just place your hands on top of your knees, palms down for now. So we'll use it as a little bit of an assistance to extend the spine. And just start to slow down, and for some of you, this is Easter Sunday, so happy Easter if you're celebrating, but it's Sunday morning. So fill up belly, ribs, and chest. Empty the breath and just tuck your chin to your chest and pull the belly in, round your back. Stay in this rounded position, hold on to your legs for support. Relax the shoulders away from the ears. Inhale, pull yourself up and through and hinge forward. Exhale, chin to chest and round and curl. So we're just going to keep going forward and back for a few moments here. Hinge forward and then exhale, pull back. And from here, start to move in circular motion. All the way back and around. And then return to the other side, reverse it. Come back to the center, sit up nice and tall. Now stretch your arms over your head, interlace your fingers, turn the palms inside out and upside down, bring your arms up. Lengthen out of your spine, out of your rib cage, drop the shoulders away from the ears. And then just turn your torso to the right. It's not going to go to a huge range of motion here. Come back to center, inhale, and turn to the other side. Inhale back to center. Turn to the right side. Exhale. Inhale to the center, exhale to the left side. Inhale to the center, turn to the right side. Open your arms to a T. Reach out in two directions. Take the right arm behind you. Lift the left arm up and back. Bend your elbow, the right arm, if you'd like to. Keep your hips grounded. Inhale, rise up and take your left hand outside the right thigh. Lengthen your spine and twist to the right. Relax your shoulders down. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, return to the center, bring your arms up, interlace your fingers, the other finger on top. Exhale, turn to the left side. Remember, it's not going to be a huge motion without moving your hips. Open the arms to a T. Inhale. Exhale, left arm down, right arm up. Just lean up and back. Inhale, come up. Take your right hand behind your, outside your left thigh. Inhale. Twist, exhale. Inhale, stretch the arms overhead. Just reach your arms out in front of you, exhale. Reach forward, pull your hips back. Relax the head and shoulders. Inhale, walk over to your left leg. Keep your right hip grounded. Fold over. Inhale, walk through center, exhale to the right side. Inhale, lift up, walk back to the center one more time. Exhale, fold. Inhale, walk your hands back in. Lean back, shake out your legs, switch the cross of the legs if that is available to you. Take your hands back onto your knees. One more time, lift your chest. Exhale, chin to chest, round and curl. Inhale, lift up and lift a little forward. Now walk the hands back out in front of you. Just to switch the cross of the legs, maybe a little more emphasis on the leg that's in front this time. Keep your left hand down, open your right arm. Reach it behind you. And this time, take the arm behind your back and bind it. If it reaches to your thigh, great. If it only goes to your back, your shirt, go for it. Rotate your torso. Inhale, release your arm. Come back to the center, exhale, fold. Inhale, right arm goes down. Left arm opens up. Send it behind you and bind it. Bind it or just, reach behind you. Inhale. Nice smile on your face, Laura. Exhale. Feels good to move, right? Inhale, reach the arm up. Exhale, reach forward. Walk it all the way out. One more time, inhale, walk to the right side. Good. And inhale through the center to the left side, right leg, right arm out, right hip down. Inhale, return to the center. Exhale, fold. Good. Now, if you can roll over your knees, roll over your knees. If not, just come back and find your way onto your knees. Stretch your legs back behind you. Hands under your shoulders, knees under your hips. Hips and shoulders width apart. Tuck your toes, dip your belly, arch your back. Exhale, top of the foot, shin down, chin to the chest, hang your head down. Wag your tail a little bit side to side. Stay with the wagging of the tail and come to a neutral spine position. So somewhere between the extension and flexion. And then come back to make some circles. Walk your hands a little bit more forward and start to move in a bigger range of motion here. Drop your hips forward, pull your hips back. And then reverse that. So child's pose is always a place you can go to whenever. So we're going to go there now. Toes touch, knees wide, and sit your hips to your heels. Reach your arms out. Spread your arms as wide as the mat, pinkies at the edge of the mat. And take your left hand on top of your right hand and just stretch the left side body. We're getting a little bit more space here now. Inhale, lift up and walk over to the other side. Pinky at the edge of the mat, right hand on top. Come back to the center, arms wide. Exhale. Inhale, rise back up to your hands and knees. Bring the hands back underneath the shoulders, knees back underneath the hips. Step your right foot to the back of the mat. Take it a little bit to the right side so the pelvis is a little bit more level. Belly in. Rock and roll on your toes. Just stretch out the bottoms of your feet. Get a nice calf stretch. Good. Now hold here in the center. Press the top of the left foot and shin down. Float the right leg off the floor, level out your hips. No dumping into the mid-lower back. Keep your left hand down and spin onto your left side. Right arm comes up. Lift out of your waistline. Right leg is lengthened out of your hip. Bend your top leg. Reach your right hand behind it and grab forward or grab towards it. Push your hip towards the front of your, or now this front of your space, to the right side of your space. Keep a hold of your foot. Turn your body forward and just step your right foot to the front of the mat. Spin your left foot around. Grab your blocks if you have them. Place your fingertips on them and drop down. So the right knee's over the ankle, the back knee's behind you. Shoulders back, collarbones broaden. Breathe. Sink down into it. Now, take your left foot and turn it to the right side. Place your block or your hand on the inside of the right leg. Lift the left arm up, open up, twist. And then sink a little bit more towards your right hip. Right? So don't sit up on your left knee so much. Open up and stretch. Good. Inhale, pull yourself up to standing on your knee. Exhale, sink down. It's like a warrior two. So you know, if you ever need to be on warrior two on your knees, here it is. One more breath. Reach in two directions, nice and long out of your shoulders. And then reach your left arm back. Begin to straighten your right leg. Lift up and back. Reach up. And then with a little bit of adjustment, take your right arm out to the side, right leg in the air. And bend your right knee. Grab a hold of the foot. Push your hips forward, kick your heel back. So right leg is bound. Yeah, there you go. Alright, without boomeranging the legs, stretch it out, leave it low. Right leg on the floor, inhale, come back up, straight leg. Exhale, right arm down, left arm up and over. Spin your heart open, so try to get your shoulder, your left shoulder open. Lift out of your right waistline, one more breath. Good. Inhale, return to the front. Now bend your right knee. Send your left leg behind you. Hands on either side of the right leg. You can use the blocks if you'd like. Tuck your left toes underneath you, lift the knee up. And then step your right foot to your left foot, lift your hips in the air. Downward facing dog. Inhale a lot, rise up on your toes. Exhale, lower your heels. Inhale on your toes. Shift to a plank position. Now, without bending your knees or arms, lower your hips towards the floor. And then press down so your shoulders lift to your ears. And then push straight up. Come to a plank. Lower your right knee to the floor. Move your left leg out a little bit to the side. Level out your hips. Take your right hand on the floor, turn to your left side. Left arm, left leg up. Lift out of your right side waistline. Bend your left knee and grab a hold of the foot. Kick the leg behind you. Bring your chest forward. Forward is now your left side. Good. One more breath. Good. Look forward. Take your left leg with you. Step it between your two hands. Bring the back leg further behind you. Hands on the blocks or floor. I like the blocks. You know that now. Drop your hips down. Left knee over the ankle. Breathe in, breathe out. And just send your right hip towards the floor. Make sure your left knee is not exceeding your ankle. I know you two at home are perfectly fine. Breathe in, breathe out. Relax your shoulders down. Good. Now we're going to take the right leg to the left. Take the left hand on the inside. Right arm comes up. Turning towards your right side. Tuck the tailbone underneath you. Reach the arm up. Inhale, come up. Now you can rise up onto your right knee, but as you exhale, sink down back into the left hip. Reach your arms with energy, forward and back. They should line up with each other. Give or take, right? Good. Now inhale, pull yourself to the right side. Right arm down on the floor if it can reach the block if it needs it. Left arm up and over your head. So not quite a dancer's bridge, not quite a, I don't know, just it's a little bit of a hybrid pose. Then lift the arm up, spin the back foot a little bit if you need it. Left leg comes up, bend the left knee, grab a hold of the foot, kick the foot out behind you, push your hips towards the front. Then softly release it. Left leg to the floor, inhale, rise up. Exhale, reach out, left arm down, right arm up. Spin your torso open to the right side. One more breath. Inhale, return to the front. Bend your left knee. Tuck your right toes underneath you. Lift the knee off the floor. Exhale, step, downward facing dog, hips up in the air. So hands on the blocks are fine right here. The heels might touch the floor a little bit more, with a little bit more distance or length. But keep the length in your body as you inhale on your toes, shift forward to a high plank. Look forward, belly lifted nice and strong. Exhale, drop your hips. And then let your shoulders just shrug. From there, pull yourself right back to plank. Downward facing dog, exhale. Inhale, rise on your toes, bend your knees, look forward, walk yourself to the top of the mat. You can keep your blocks, but move them a little bit off to the side. Or just fold over and let your body surrender. Bend your knees enough that you are not putting stress into the back of the legs, the knees, the hamstrings, the back. Your mind. Send the weight evenly to the balls of the feet, the big toe, little toe, heel, so all four corners are supported. But your weight in your hips shifts a little bit more forward, as if you were going to, go into a somersault. But the heels don't lift. You just shift the weight so the hips are over the heels. Grab opposite arms. Just hang and sway. Let the weight of the arms carry you downward just a little bit more. And then switch the cross of the arms. Shift the weight towards the balls of the feet a little bit more without lifting the heels. Release the arms now. Bring them to your hips. Look forward. Lengthen your spine. Rise up to standing. Release your arms down by your side. Stand nice and tall. Close your eyes and feel the grounding from the bottoms of your feet through the calves and shins. Calves push towards the shins. Knees lift up, tailbone tucks under. Collarbones broaden. Shoulders lift up, back, and around. Palms open. Chin parallel to the floor, crown of the head to the sky. Inhale, stretch your arms all the way overhead. Exhale, soften the knees, bend over, touch the floor, shins or blocks, fold in. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, press down to rise up, stretch the arms overhead. Exhale, bring the prayer to your heart. Release your arms. Inhale, stretch the arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, press down, rise up. Exhale, prayer to the heart. Release the arms. Inhale, stretch the arms. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step your right foot to the back of the mat. Hands on floor or blocks. So move the right leg again a little bit more to the right side. Good, so you're a little bit more level. Take the left hand on the inside of the left leg. Right foot turns on its side. Stretch the right arm up in the air. Stack your shoulders, left thigh parallel to the floor. Lift out of your waistline like you're being pulled to the ceiling and pulled to the floor simultaneously. Now press firmly into your left leg as you inhale, rise up, warrior two, exhale. Reach your arms in two directions. Inhale, keep the leg bent, stretch the left arm back. Pull the right hip towards the left side. Now straighten the left leg. Inhale, rise up to standing. And if you're like me and your block is in the way, move it off to the side, turn your body to the right side. Interlace your fingers behind your back so your feet are parallel, maybe even slightly pigeon-toed. Knuckles pull down towards the earth, lift your chest. Exhale, forward fold, let your head come down. Arms come up. Somewhere, doesn't matter how high, how low. Shift your weight from side to side. And then release your hands to the floor underneath your shoulders, lengthen your spine. Exhale. Inhale, lengthen. Bend your right knee. Take your hands to the right side. Spin your right foot to the right side. Inhale, rise up, warrior two. Right leg is back. Exhale, settle. Pull back with your left arm. One more breath. Good, now reverse your warrior. Straighten your front leg. Turn your right toes to the left. Left toes to the front. Right hand comes down on the floor block. Left arm opens up, twist. So you should be back at the front of your mat with your left leg in front. And it doesn't matter how you get there, no judgment. Exhale, step down with your hands, step back into a plank. Let's now bend the elbows. Shift a little forward, bend the elbows, either go to your knees or stay on your toes. Roll through in an upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, rise on your toes, bend your knees, look forward, step, jump, hop to the top. Hop like a bunny because it's Easter, lift your chest up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, press down, rise up, arms up. Exhale, send a prayer to your heart. Release your arms. Inhale, stretch the arms up. Exhale, forward fold, hands on floor, shins, blocks. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step your left foot to the back of the mat. Nice big lunge, healthy step. Move the left leg a little more to the left side or the right leg a little bit more to the right side, you choose. Have a block so you can place your hand on the floor on the inside of the right leg. Turn your left toes on their side, tuck your tailbone underneath you. Left arm comes up, stack your shoulders. Try not to dump all your weight in your hand. So put some energy into your leg. Press through the heel. Reach nice and long, feel your torso lifting and lengthening. Look down at your right toes. Inhale, pull yourself up. Move the block out because we now know. Exhale, warrior two. Shoulders stack over the hips, so pull the left arm back a little further. And bend the right knee. Let the knee move towards the pinky side of your foot as opposed to inward. Energize your arms. Good. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Straighten your front leg. Turn your right toes to the left. Slightly pigeon-toed, parallel to each other. You might have to adjust your feet. Take your hands behind your back. If you interlace, move them one finger over. Soften the knees and forward fold. Head down, arms up. Shift the weight towards the balls of your feet. Let go of the tension in the neck. Release your hands to the floor underneath you. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, walk to your left leg and bend your left leg. Turn your left toes to the back of the room. And reach your right arm up, warrior two. So stand up in your torso, left leg is bent, left leg is warrior two. Okay. Turn your back toes slightly towards that left foot, right? So if your clock moved to the back of the room, it's 2 o'clock. It's 2 o'clock somewhere. Breathe in, breathe out. Inhale, reverse the warrior. Exhale, straighten the left leg. Turn yourself back to the front of the room. Left hand down, right arm opens up. Exhale, hand down. Step back, high to low plank, chaturanga. You can skip that and meet in downward dog. You can add to that. Hips up in the air. Inhale on your toes, bend your knees, bunny hop to the top of the mat, or just step, look forward. Empty the breath, fold. Inhale, rise up to standing. Exhale, bring the prayer to your heart. Release your arms. Inhale, stretch the arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, right foot back. Left hand on the inside, right foot turns on its side, right arm comes up. Good side angle variation, look down. Inhale, rise up, warrior two. Exhale, settle. Inhale, reverse the warrior, straighten the leg. Turn yourself to the right side and interlace your fingers. Knuckles down, inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, release your hands, look up. Walk to the right side. Turn your right toes to the right. Left arm comes up, look down. Inhale, rise up, warrior two. Exhale, settle. Inhale, reverse and straighten the front leg. Exhale, turn it around to the front, right arm down. Left arm up. Good. Left leg is forward. Exhale, hands down, step back, chaturanga. Any variations you'd like to take there. Downward facing dog, hips in the air. Inhale on your toes. Exhale, walk or step to the top of the mat. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up, arms up. Exhale, prayer to your heart. Good morning, Cindy. Inhale, stretch the arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, step your left foot back. Inhale, right hand inside, left foot turns on its side, left arm up, side angle. Exhale. Inhale, rise up, warrior two. Exhale, settle. Inhale, reverse the warrior and then straighten the leg. Exhale, turn to your left side, interlace your other finger on top, lift your chest, inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, release your hands, look forward. Exhale, walk to your left leg, turn your left toes to the back of the room, right foot stays pretty much where it is. Right arm up, look down. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse the warrior, straighten your front leg. Exhale, turn it to the front of the space, left arm down, right arm up, open twist. Exhale, release your hands, step back, chaturanga, or just go right to down dog. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, hips in the air. Inhale, rise on your toes, look forward, step to the top. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise to stand. Exhale, prayer to the heart. Release your arms by your side. Good. Inhale, stretch your arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Bend your knees to get there. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, right foot steps to the back of the mat. Inhale, left arm on the inside, right foot turns, right arm up. Side angle pose, look down. Inhale, rise up, warrior two. Exhale, reverse. Inhale, stretch the arms up, straighten the leg. Exhale. Now listen, we're going to add on. Reach out into the front of the room. Take your hand on the foot shin or a block. I like the highest height behind the calf. Triangle pose. High. Stack your shoulders. Pull your left hip underneath you. Breathe in, breathe out. Good. So keep the weight out of your neck, your shoulders, your wrists, your hands. Rotate left side to right side. One more breath. Good. Now move your block. If you're using it, come up to standing. Turn to face the right side of your space. Let's just take the arms behind the back now. Push the palms together, and if that doesn't work, fingers, wrists, forearms, elbows, or back to the clasp or a towel or a strap. Lift your chest up, inhale. Soften the knees, exhale, forward fold. Head down towards the floor. Shift your weight towards the balls of your feet. Inhale, release your hands, look forward. Exhale, walk to your right leg bends. Left arm reaches up, look down. Inhale, rise up, warrior two. Exhale. Inhale, reverse, straighten the front leg. And once again, reach out. Right hand on the inside, outside foot, shin or block. If you didn't move your block back, just put your hand on your shin, not your knee. Bump your right hip underneath you to the left side of the room. Reach up and out. Breathe. Open up your heart. Push the right hip forward and open the torso. One more breath. Now inhale, rise up. Spin around to the front of the room, right hand down. Left arm opens up, twist. Good. You're in a side lunge, twisted lunge. Place the right hand to the floor firmly. Either bend your right knee to the floor or step back into a side plank. Left arm up in the air. Right knee can be on the floor. Left arm over your head. Lift your hips. Breathe. Exhale, lower your hands. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Yes, and if you need to warm up, do a couple sun salutations. Inhale, rise on your toes, bend your knees. Walk, step, float, or bunny hop to the top, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise to stand, bring your arms with you. Exhale, send a prayer to your heart. Release your arms. Inhale, stretch your arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, left foot steps to the back of the room. Right hand on the inside, left foot turns on its side. Inhale, left arm up. Exhale, look down. Inhale, rise up, warrior two. Exhale, settle. Inhale, reverse your arms, right leg straightens. Exhale, reach out and over your right leg. Find your triangle, with or without a block. Stack your shoulders, tuck your tailbone underneath you. Good. Make sure it's behind your calf a little bit, Karen. I can't tell, yeah. Good, so your shoulders will stack up. Good, we'll stay in the triangle for another 2 breaths because not only do I like this pose, but it's the first time doing it today, so breathe. One more breath. Look down. Inhale, right, let's stand up. Turn your toes to the right side. Bring your hands behind you in prayer, whatever you did on the other side. If you did something side A, side B is next. So even if you cross your thumbs, switch. Inhale, lift and lengthen, and exhale, soften the knees, fold. Inhale, release your hands, look forward. Exhale, walk over to your left leg, turn your left leg bent, right arm comes up, look down. Inhale, rise up, warrior two, exhale. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, straighten your front leg. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, hinge forward, triangle pose, left side. Right arm up. Bring the tailbone underneath you. No pressure on that left arm, so just let it lightly touch whatever it's holding on to. The foot, the ankle, the block, the toe, the thigh. Another breath. Good, look down. Press down to rise up, inhale. Spin around to the front of the room. Left hand on the floor. Right arm opens up for a twist. Left palm places to the floor. Step back with your right leg. Drop your left knee if you like, or knee. Lift the hips up. And send the right arm over your head. You can stack, stagger, lift your leg. Doesn't matter. Good. Inhale, fold forward. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Bring your knees to the floor. Cross your ankles, sit behind your legs. Bend your knees and place the feet on the floor. Take your peace fingers around your 2 big toes. Wrap your thumbs underneath the fingers. Lift your chest. Good. Inhale, stretch your right leg up. Exhale, lower. Inhale, left leg comes up. Straighten it, don't straighten it. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift your right leg up. Open your right leg out to the side. Sit on your sitting bones or in front of them. Nice. And bring it forward. Inhale, bend the knee and push it down. Exhale. Left leg up. Inhale. Left leg out. Exhale. Inhale, return. Exhale, bend. Good. Now, get balanced. Let's start by lifting just your heels and bending your knees parallel to the floor. So that's fine. If that's what you're doing today, that's good. Or if you want to extend the legs, straighten them out. Pull your chest through, shoulders back. Good. And then open your legs out to the side. Pull yourself. Now bend your right leg, put the heel on the floor. Bend your left leg, put the heel on the floor, and fold forward. Any amount of distance between your hips, your groins, and your feet. Could be wider, could be closer. Pull yourself in half. Inhale, lift. Sit up tall, exhale, release your toes, bring your knees together. Hold on underneath your thighs, sit up tall again. Lean back with a long spine. Float your feet from the floor, shins parallel to the floor, belly in, collarbones broaden. Release your arms, boat pose Navasana. Stay with a bent leg or perhaps straighten your legs. Keep pulling like you're being pulled forward with your sternum. And then maybe open up your legs. Inhale, bring your legs in. Exhale, cross one leg in front of the other. Walk, step, jump back, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Walk your feet to the center of the mat. Walk your hands to your feet, forward fold. Shake out your head, yes and no. Lengthen your spine, inhale. Grab the two-piece finger grip again. Thumbs underneath the big toe. Lengthen your spine. Exhale, begin to fold forward, and once you do that, decide if you want to straighten your legs or not. Shift the weight so the hips are over the heels, and let go. Draw yourself one more time closer. Inhale, lengthen. Hands to your heart or hips. Rise up to stand. Stand up nice and tall in mountain. Release your hands down by your side. Bring your feet a little bit closer together. Inhale and exhale. Place your left hand to your hip. Find a wall if you'd like. Bend your right knee. This may be it. Or maybe you take a hold of your right toes. Good. Stay there or begin to straighten your right leg. Stay there or open your hip. Good. Now bend your knee and place the foot above or below the knee. Tree pose. Hands to prayer. And when you are balanced, maybe the arms go up. Reach up nice and tall. Prayer heart. Step down. Separate your feet. Forward fold over your legs. Bend the knees a lot. Hang your head, shake it out, yes and no. Tuck the chin to the chest. Slowly roll up. Stretch your arms overhead, inhale. Walk your feet together, exhale, bring the prayer to the heart. Release your arms by your side. Inhale, shift the weight to the right leg, lift the left leg up. Just lift it up. Hold on to something if you like. Some of you will take your left peace finger grip around your left big toe. Stand up tall, hug the right hip in. Stay there or extend the leg. Doesn't have to be straight. Stay there or open the hip. Doesn't have to be straight. Oops. And then bend your knee, place it on the inside of the thigh, calf, floor. Hands to prayer. Hug the right hip in. Stretch your arms up if you feel balanced. If you feel really balanced, close your eyes. And then bring prayer to the heart. Send the leg forward, release it down. Separate your feet once again, forward fold. Let your body just drape over. Inhale, lengthen. Walk your hands forward, step your legs back, downward facing dog. Inhale, shift forward. Note we did this in the beginning. Hands were on blocks though, but your hands could be on the floor in blocks. Lower your hips, but straight arms, straight legs. Then drop into your shoulders. And then pull back to your plank. Hips up in the air. Well, that was fun. Let's do it again. Inhale, shift forward to a plank. Stay strong, just as if you were going to bend your elbows. Just drop your hips. Shrug your shoulders. And then pull everything. Push against the floor to lift your body parallel. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe in, breathe out. Now inhale, shift forward. Bend your elbows. Slowly go down. Lay your knees down, lay your chest down. Inhale, lift up onto your forearms. Come into Sphinx pose. Widen your legs a little bit wider. Just want to make sure everybody can see everything. So the forearms are on the floor, drawing your arms back towards you to lift your chest through. So imagine that you're pulling your elbows towards your chest and your chest towards your elbows. One more breath. Turn your toes in pigeon, take your arms underneath your forehead and just hang out. Shift it from side to side. Now return to the center. Stretch your right arm forward. Turn your toes back to neutral. Bend your left knee. Take your left arm. Remember in the beginning of class we grabbed for the foot. Right arm forward, left hand, left foot, inside, outside, wherever you like it. Or even you can do Ardha Bhakasana, so turn your palm down towards your heel, fingers towards your Achilles. Right? That's not going to be for everybody. And if you want to lift the leg, then lift the leg up. If you want a little bit more, lift your right arm and right leg out. Lengthen, 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 kick up and back, kick up and back. And then release the hand, the foot, release the knee, the arm, hands underneath your forehead, turn your toes in pigeon. Inhale, straighten your left arm in front of you. Bend your right knee, reach behind you. Start with a nice stretch for the shoulder in one direction or the other, or there's a couple of ways you could do it. And if you want to grab a hold of it and lift up, lift the right leg, right arm. And if you want more, left arm, left leg, lift up as well. But don't rock into the left side only or the right side only. Stay level, kick it back and up and back and up. 3, 2, let it go. Release your hands underneath your forehead. Turn your toes in pigeon-toed. Inhale, return to the center. Stretch your arms behind you. Bend your knees, reach for your ankles in any direction for your shoulders you choose. I'm not giving you direction today. Flex the foot, lift the chest. And if you want more, lift the legs and come up into your biggest position here, bow pose. Lifting up, reaching up away from your belly, kick up and back, kick up and back. Exhale, lower your hips, lower your legs. Take your hands by your chest and push into child's pose. Relax the arms by your side and let your forehead just release to the floor. Drape your shoulders over your legs. And then come up to sitting on your heels. Bring your knees closer. I have to do this because it's Easter. So grab a hold of your heels with your hands. Cup your heels with your hands. Lift your chest up. Tuck your chin to your chest. Pull the belly in. Put the forehead to the knee. And then the crown of the head to the floor. Hips lift off the heels. Round and curl your spine. Pull against your heels. Rabbit pose. You knew that had to come, right? Pull the belly in. Spread your shoulders. Spread your hips. And then lower your seat to your heels. Tuck the chin in, sit up nice and tall. All right, so I want you to either do what you just did or try something else where your legs are going to be a little bit wider apart. We're going to start from the floor up, holding onto the heels. From here, we're going to come up, rounded spine. Let's do this. And then come up this way. I changed my mind. Into one more back bend. So, we'll go to camel. You'll either go back to, one's going to be back bend, one's going to be forward bend. But we can start in our forward bend into our rabbit. From rabbit, we lift up and pull ourselves forward into camel. So all sorts of animals coming our way today. Good. Breathe in, breathe out. If you are in fact in camel, Release your hands to your hips. Come back to sitting on your heels. Fold over your legs and relax. Child's pose with your arms by your back, by your side. Tuck the chin into the chest, sit up nice and tall. And swing your legs around to either side. Stretch them out in front of you. Take some water. Good. So once again, bend your knees. Line up the heels with the sitting bones. Take a hold underneath your knees and lift your chest up. Lean slightly back, just a little bit. Keep your torso long. Float your legs. Good. Now, take your peace finger grip around your big toes here. Bend your knees and open them a little wider. Stay as upright as you can. You can do this on your back. And extend the legs. Breathe. Good. Pull your heart through. Try to make it to your sitting bones. And if you can let go, reach all the way up for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower your legs and hinge forward. So if you don't have the space, don't go so wide, who cares? Reach your arms through the center, breathe in. Today, let's just relax the legs. So the toes can go inward a little bit, the hips can go inward, and you can just sink down a little bit more. You can rest your head on a block if you'd like. Walk to your left leg. Now turn your toes up. Take your right hand to the outside of the left ankle, left arm behind your back. Lift your spine and then turn to the left side, right ear towards the knee. Inhale, lengthen. Release everything. Come back through the center, over to your right leg. Take your left hand to the right leg, turn the toes up and open. Take your right arm behind your back, left ear towards your knee. Inhale, lengthen. Release your arms. Return back to center, long spine. And then walk back in all the way up. Soften your legs, shake it out. If you're facing any other direction, get your legs back on the mat. Legs straight or bent, move the flesh, reach your arms out in front of you. Check behind you that you're going to land on your mat. Tuck the chin into the chest, roll down through your spine. All the way down. And then bring your knees all the way up to your chest. Take your hands on top of your knees. Make circles, open circles. Reach out, back and around. Reverse. Come back to the center. Cross your right leg over your left, grab ankle, shins or toes. Open your arms to a T, shift your hips right. Let your knees fall over to the left side twist. Uncross your legs, draw your knees back to your chest. Exhale, pull close. Inhale, left leg over right, grab ankles, shins or toes. Open your arms to a T, shift your hips left, and bring your knees over to the right side. And if the bind is too much, undo it. Good. Uncross your legs, come back to the center. Hug your knees close to your chest, lift your head and shoulders up. Lower your head to the floor. Stretch your legs in the air. You can be supported by a block as well. L shape with your legs. So your legs are not as close to your face as you think they should be. To get your tailbone on the floor, move them a little further away from your face. And then separate your legs about hips width apart, so it's not huge. Release your arms by your side and just allow whatever's going to happen to your legs. A little heat, a little sometimes tingling, a little shaking. Embrace the shake, as they say. Keep your tailbone down. So move your feet. It's hard to see from the angle that you're at, but move your feet a little bit more forward is my guess. So that your ribs knit down towards your hips, you're not arching your back, or it's not going to totally imprint. You have this nice core activation as well. And just take 2 more breaths here. Good. As you empty the next breath, bend your knees and place your feet on the floor. Stretch your legs out in front of you. Stretch your arms over your head. Stretch the entire right side of your body long. And then stretch the entire left side of your body. And stretch both sides of your body long. Inhale. Exhale, lower your arms by your side. Allow your hips to sink open. Make any adjustments you need, any support that you might want. And begin to let go of all the physical actions. Take a big breath in and empty out. We'll do this because it's Shavasana. Scan your body from the top of your head to the bottoms of your feet. Notice if there's any areas of tension that you're holding on to. Let go of the tension. Shavasana. Home or with me live, and you need to start making your way back up. Start to deepen your breath. Otherwise, turn off the sound and stay in Shavasana. And just slowly start to move your fingers, toes, wrists, ankles. Deepen your breath. And bring your way back up to a comfortable seat. Sitting as we started, bring your hands to your heart center. Bow down to yourselves, gratitude, bowing to each other for the light, love, peace, goodness, beauty within. Namaste. For those at home, stay fit, stay healthy. Namaste.